Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eichenberry in real life, and welcome to another roundtable for War Z. We've got quite a few guests here today, and thank you for joining, everyone.
God.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
Marky.
all this drama. So we've
It's the
got...
biggest round table ever.
Yeah, we've got several people here, and so let's see, Zejx, which one are you here?
I think he's
Over
Andrew.
here.
Over here. Okay, there you
Yeah,
are.
you saw my
Okay.
little mic thing toggle.
Yeah. Okay, so before we actually get started with this, let me just say why we titled this the title is something like Zejx got caught hacking. and
Yeah.
because it's what everybody's talking about this morning, and in fact I want to bring up something here, which let me actually do just a real quick addition here of a screen region, and
What's up, chickenpox?
I'm gonna show everybody what it is that is causing all the stir. And this is a video of you. I guess this was yesterday, Zejx.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
So,
notification center showed and it was still on there for some reason. Or no.
yeah. So
Even though it hasn't been on my computer in months, it stays there for whatever reason.
It's still on your computer though, isn't it?
No, it wasn't.
So
I could show you right now, it's not on my computer and it's still on the...
You just used it for testing though, didn't you? You just tested it.
So you kind of
Yeah,
have
we're gonna have
a little
Unity
bit of an oh shit moment watching the when you see it on there.
Yeah, because I deleted it. I literally didn't know any part of it was still on my computer. So I was like, what the fuck? It's just
Wait,
like,
a
what the
question,
fuck moment.
Zedge.
Oh, what?
Were you using it like months ago, or were you just testing it recently? Just wondering.
No, it was like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of people say you tested it recently or something. I'm not really sure.
Well,
How long did you test it for, by the way?
I had tested it for less than a day.
Less than within hours? Did you do hours on it?
No, it was probably 30 minutes to an hour.
30 minutes. Did you kill anyone with it?
No, I showed my account that I used it on. I had 0 kills. I'm not a scumbag. I'd never killed anybody with it. I didn't even have weapons.
now was this account banned?
No, it was not. That's the funny part. Wow.
It was not. Huh.
No, my account is still not banned.
Really?
My main account, though, is banned.
And when did that happen?
Last night.
Last night. Oh, okay. Okay. So, because I knew that I had seen your name on the Fair Fight ban list, and but I didn't know, which
Sure, people are gonna...
which account. Rumor is you have like 30 accounts or something like that.
Yeah, I do.
So, okay. If I guess so. I'm not sure 100% what the conflict is here, except that you say you were just testing the application.
Yep.
So I guess I'm going to put you a little bit on the spot here. The
Okay.
creator of the application told me quite a while ago that you were actually using the application and that he can see its usage and everything. And he indicated to me it was
said
more
that
than just
about
a
Dakota
test.
also.
He did, and I have not been able to verify any of that. So I will say that.
I would love for him to show solid proof of that because I've never used it on my main account. If he can show solid proof, I would love to see it. Like I seriously would love to see it, 100%.
I did invite him to the show. Do we have him here with us? Is he one of the guests here? No. So he does not live in the United States, I don't think, and or in North America. So I tried getting a hold of him this morning, but didn't yet. So let me go through here and let's just see who all is here. Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Marky. How are you?
Good. Are you a streamer or player?
I'm a player. I was actually playing with you on Siege earlier.
Oh, okay, okay. And then we got Zejx here, and Kashi. Welcome to the show. Kashi, are you a streamer or a player?
When did I accuse anybody, Napoleon? Sorry, I'm talking to my chat.
Okay.
Hold on.
And then Neo here.
Hey, what's up?
Neo, are you a streamer?
I just kind of make random videos here and there, but yeah. Not really. I just play with streamers.
Oh, okay. I noticed you had like Artemis's picture on your thing there.
Yeah, I just like it because it looks cool.
Oh, okay. I was thinking for a second maybe you were Artemis. So,
Oh, that'd be cool.
and then we got Nick here. Hello, Nick.
Oh, hey.
Hey. So, Nick, are you a streamer or just a player?
I play with Dakotas and Zejx.
Okay, okay.
Your mic's a little loud, Nick.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sounds
that's
like
like
it's
tips. That's why I didn't mute it.
So let's see here. So I don't even know how to be. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Starts with SM.
I play with Unity, and I'm a recover of his stream.
Oh, okay, okay. So and then we have Steven here. Hello, Steven.
Hey, what's up?
Steven, now you're just a player, right? You're not a streamer.
I stream very little, but yeah, I'm an old school player, so yeah.
Okay. And then we got Yeti Nation. I know Yeti. I know he's a streamer. Welcome, Yeti.
Hello, hello.
So it's been a little while. Glad to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
Are you still playing War Z?
Not recently.
Okay, okay. And then we've got Unity Vet, who's
Yes.
another streamer with us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me, of course, the heat's all on Zejx here, but let me just ask a couple of questions. Have any of you ever tried any cheats or hacks for any games that you've played?
Guilty.
Yeah, I'm guilty too.
Yep.
Okay.
Guilty.
I have.
So,
Well, I'm guilty of using a bot that doesn't really give me a PvP advantage per se, but I have used hacks.
right.
Yeah,
I have actually never used hacks either. I used a bot.
I used a bot on a Silk Road. That was there was no sort of, I didn't use it for PvP aspect. Anything to show skill, I've always played legitly on skill based games like Counter Strike and all of that. I've always played legit on those games.
I have never used a hack or tested a hack in a game I've played.
How about are any of you?
I was gonna say something.
Yeah,
A
go ahead.
lot of people, especially streamers on here, aren't gonna be, 100% truthful, even if they did.
No, I'm being 100%.
I know. But
I'll swear on anybody in my family. I'll swear on my own life. I've never once installed a hack or tested a hack on any game.
But
I've
it
played.
would ruin their reputation. So it's kind of a shitty question.
Well, I don't know. Do you guys consider that I have a good reputation?
Of course.
Okay. And I was one of the biggest botters in World of Warcraft.
Were you?
So,
I thought you were just hosting a goat site.
Oh no. I was one of the people who promoted and sold WoW Glider.
Oh.
And so, and they're the ones who got sued by Blizzard for $6 million.
Oh yeah, I saw your video on that.
Yeah. So what I guess what I'm saying, I'm not trying to brag about that. I'm just saying that just because you have a past in doing some stuff like that does not mean that that you're bad today. So
I will say that I've never had to test a hack on any other game that I've ever played in. I've never played a game. Like, I've played this game for 1,700 hours. I've never played a game as much as this game that I felt like I had to
Then why
test.
would you want to test out the hack?
Because
You play
I
that
run around the
long-
game for 1,700 hours, man.
Yeah,
Like, when you do that,
I'm pretty
and
sure I have
you
probably
get-
half that time.
You get
It doesn't give you the right though. It doesn't give you the right to test out.
Let me speak, and then you can speak.
I do want to make sure that I'll moderate here. I'll cut you guys off if I need to. I do want to keep it as clear communication, not trying to argue over each other.
I don't want it to be like an argument between me and Unity.
Yeah. So, Zejx, go ahead and finish your thought.
Okay, as I was falsely accused of accusing people all day, day in, day out. People ESPers all day on my stream. Like I do. I call cheats, you know, yada yada. And everybody in my stream, some people are like, yeah, I think that was ESP, and then some people are like, no, that's 100% legit, man. You're just a crybaby. And it, you know, after doing that for months and playing the game for months, maybe not everybody.
Zej, you're cutting out because you're typing at the same time.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
How much did I cut out? Did I cut out a lot?
You're okay. We got the most of it.
Okay, I won't type anymore. Anyway, as I was saying, after, you know, playing that much and getting falsely accused that much, I guess not a lot of, you know, some people would say that they want to test to see how many people are looking through walls. Some people would say that it's wrong, but that's just how I felt. I get really angry at this game, guys. Like, I get super angry. If you watch my stream, I rage some days. I yell, I rage. Like, if I get hacked all day, you'll see me raging on my stream. And after a day of getting off of raging, one day I just broke down. I was like, hey, let me download this. I was in a pissed off mood. And I didn't even kill anybody. I just looked through walls. I wanted to see how many people were actually looking through the wall. Because it shows you the direction of people's facing. So if you're behind a wall, you can see everybody that's looking directly at you.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and I think it's something that mods should use. Like, I'm not even kidding. I think people that moderate the game should build their own ESP, if they don't already. Because you would be able to see where people are looking, and that's the easiest way to catch people. You know? Like, if you know where people are looking, you could see if they're cheating looking through walls. At this point, their mod system is so bad that they're banning people that are legit. Like, if you saw yesterday, Dakota's server and tried to kill me. He started shooting me with an account that he's not mod on. He started shooting with his VSS, and somebody VSS'd him. And it was a streamer, and he had a video of it. And the streamer got live banned. He's still banned. His account's still banned for a legit shot on Kook, because Kook doesn't play the game enough, and he doesn't have the tools to, you know, to moderate the game. I don't think they have the proper tools.
I think that there's more to that particular story of that person. Are you talking about the French streamer that got banned?
Yeah, I watched the video. It didn't look like he was cheating. I mean...
There was... Okay, I can't say anymore, I guess. So, Unity, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Look, I respected Zejx as a rank 1 player. Like, he's always shown the skill. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I believe you when you say you don't use it on stream. But when you say you tested it out, it just makes me lose the image of you being able to legitly get to villain. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure, have you told your stream that, but before all this happened, have you told them that you've never used REI before? Or have you actually openly admitted that you have tested it? Or have you told them you've never used it before?
Zejx, did you hear that?
I think he cut off again.
Oh, he's talking and typing.
One way or another. He might not have eaten the cookie, but his hand was still in the cookie jar. It's as simple as that. You know, like, there's solid proof that he had REI installed on his computer. Now, we can say, oh, I used it for 10 minutes, I used it for an hour, I didn't kill anybody. There's no proof proving that he did or did not, but it was on his computer.
It was Zejx. Can you explain why it was actively running on your computer?
It was just a registry. Like, he had it installed, but you know when you uninstall something, it's always on your computer.
Yeah, it's a registry file that will never go away. It wasn't actively running.
Okay.
How come I didn't get my answer, Zejx?
What was your answer?
My question.
What was
I
your
asked
question?
you, have you ever told your stream that you've never used REI before all this has happened?
Oh, well, of course, I'm not going to openly say that I tested something.
So pretty much you lied. Right, that's a lie. I consider that as a lie, right?
If you want to take it as a lie, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
No, 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 no.
like
No. Let me get this right, right? As someone asks you a question live on
if I
stream,
could
ask
have
you, have
openly
you
said that I was testing it without getting banned, I would have. I have no
But you
shame.
know you was gonna get banned. So you know
Huh?
you really knew you were doing something wrong, wasn't you? It's wrong to hack. You broke the like everyone here should understand that I have duped a 1 billion GC on War Z, and I did get banned. And I will
Yeah.
tell you my side of the story later on. Like I deserved the ban, but they only banned a certain amount of people, and through my knowledge, is that they banned people who duped more than 500 million.
Yeah.
That got banned. It got rolled back, so I'm not really mad about it, you know. But like I deserve it. But other people who didn't get banned, that dupes, basically, Hand Punch is saying, hey, you know what? You can dupe to a certain amount of people, a certain amount of gold, and then you get a shove off the fucking boat, innit, mate?
I don't
like-
agree with what you're saying there. It's a statistical thing. It's not about allowing people with, that a conscious decision of allowing people to get away with things.
No, but abusing a glitch is still abusing a glitch as an exploit. I exploited.
Yes.
You know, other people who exploited, just because he exploited, someone else exploited a smaller amount, it's still an exploit. They didn't get banned. You know, that's the argument between me and a lot of people who think that I've duped, because I knew there was going to be a rollback because it was so dumb. It was literally like.
I mean, I actually agree with you on that, Unity. I don't think that anybody should have got banned, or I think everybody should have got banned. To be honest.
You know what a lot of people have did, which I kind of have done. I'm gonna admit, what they did was like they basically duped a lot of stuff and then just set up like an auto clicker and then bought like 1 billion C-Mags and just stored them in lockboxes so it doesn't get rolled back. Like I traded with this guy. He says he has around over 50,000 C-Mags, something like that, because he just duped and stored
it's retarded.
But he didn't get banned. I think you got
let's-
banned because you were dead Z-Dev. Personal opinion.
I'm pretty sure I got banned because of that. Yeah, but let's get back to the point, right? Zejx, if someone asked you a question on your stream, a viewer asked a question on your stream, and then you openly lied to them saying that, oh, I've never used REI, doesn't that, like, how can we trust you that you've never used REI on your villain account? Because you can say, you have my word for it, but because you lied already, that puts you into the spot.
Everybody that watches me sees that I play in Classic Winter Mode. And the creator of REI himself said that it's not possible to use REI in Classic Winter Mode.
You could, but it's like saying like, oh, like I can stream and not hack, but when I'm off stream, let me hack.
Why would I jeopardize something that I spent so much time on, though? That's the question. If I play well all day on stream and I stream for 12 hours a day, why would I get off stream and then jeopardize that? It doesn't make sense.
Because you have 30 other accounts. You've tested out Ray.
So I could go hack on one of my other accounts. Your question was...
There's a lot of hackers in this game, and it's true. There's like even you said it. Everyone tries it out. I personally, I can say for myself, I've never tried it, and I'm pretty sure Yeti can agree with that. Like Yeti's never tried it either. But it still doesn't give you the right to actually go and say, hey, you know what? Let me test this out. I'm angry at the game.
Okay.
Everyone's angry at the game. I get angry at the game all the time.
So Unity, I think that we're actually, you talk about being angry at the game. I think you're pretty angry at Zejx.
I am, because I've lost all my, like, I respected Zejx, I looked up to him. It was like, he was rank 1 villain, he was all this, it's the same as you looking up to someone.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where a lot of fanboys are on to, like, fighting up against me, because once you look up to someone and you respect that person and something bad that happens to them, you sort of like think to yourself that, oh, I might be retarded because I respected him so much, and now they're trying to pull up a defense mechanism to say, oh yeah, you know what, Zejx, I still respect you,
Well,
That's the
there's
sort
going
of
to be
type of thing.
people on all sides of this. It's obvious that I mean, I've just been watching Zejx's chat today, and reading what's going on in there, and there's still a lot of people that are very supportive despite this bad news for him, and so. And I will agree that at least the majority of the people wouldn't promote someone who openly does this kind of stuff. And I myself, I have a history with some stuff, and but I'm very anal about it these days. That I do not. Participate in anything like that, nor do I typically associate with people who do. So anyway, let's get let a couple other people speak here. Who else has got something on their mind they'd like to bring up?
Well, I kind of do. Zejx, how long have you been competitively playing video games online?
Since I was 11, I believe.
And about how old you are now?
26.
Okay. Well, I'm 30 years old, and I've been playing online games since Quake 1 when it came out. But, in all the years that I've been playing games competitively online, I've always wanted to check out hacks, and the only way that I would do it would be watching videos. Why, out of all the years that you've played online gaming, did you finally try to test out a hack now on a game that your name is so big on? Why would you ruin your name like you just did?
Well, I didn't think I would get, I deleted it after I tested it, so I didn't think it would show my registry after months of it being deleted, first of all. And secondly, I've never felt, like I said, that I ever had to test anything out. In 15 years of gaming, I've never got cheated as much as this game. Like, never, not even close. I didn't feel like I ever even got cheated that often. I mean, I've been ranked 1 in so many games, all the way through my life, and I've never felt like I needed to see, see the proof that everybody is ESPing. Like, literally, if you download REI and you go into a town, everybody is looking at you. Like, everybody. It's not even like, it's like, 50% of the people. It's like 75, 80% of the people.
Well, I don't doubt that.
It's something that you literally have to experience for yourself to believe it.
Yeah, I really don't doubt that myself, but the problem is with it is just you took a huge risk just downloading it. And even though you have many accounts and you can afford to have one account banned,
so I really didn't even care at the point. Like, when I did it, I didn't even care. I literally quit the game for a couple days. Like everybody else is. Dude, there's a lot of people that don't even stream the game anymore because it's such a frustrating game to stream.
But you have a name for yourself. You're rank 1. Like, you have a following. Are you just going to throw that away?
But if I quit the game, none of those people would follow me. The only people that follow me are the people that like me anyway, and they wouldn't care. Like, the people that follow me anyway don't care. If I went to a different game, they would still, follow me. But there's not going to be the rank 1 people that follow me.
That's not true, because Marky jumps games all the time, and he gets all the same followers no matter what game he's playing.
Well, that's because he's Marquee, though. When I switch games, I get like 30, 40 people, sometimes 50 people. When I play Warzy, I get like anywhere between 100 and 300.
So are you playing Warzy because you enjoy the game, or are you playing Warzy because you get the viewers?
Oh.
I think everybody's playing Warzy because they get the viewers, to be honest.
That's not true. I left Warzy because I didn't enjoy getting hacked, and playing the game made me very frustrated. And I took the hit in the viewer numbers.
I've even heard Summit say that he plays the game because of viewers, and he doesn't play. He's literally said he doesn't want to go in League because his rate will drop, and he wouldn't play it till later. So I mean, I think everybody plays it to a point for the viewers. I mean, if I didn't like the game, I wouldn't have played so many hours that I did to start with. But the hacking really makes you not want to play the game.
It is a huge, huge problem, and
it's the biggest problem.
Yeah, the the game's biggest asset is that it's a lot of people really have fun playing it. Its biggest downfall is that a lot of people really use a lot of cheats in it. So yeah, and getting to the point of what games you're streaming as opposed to what your audience and everything. I actually read an article yesterday that talked about that people follow the personality, and the game doesn't matter so much. Actually, Total Biscuit said that,
Well,
and he said that just a couple of days ago.
I agree with him because I follow you, Mark, because you're personality. You're a straightforward guy, and I'm pretty sure that the when I change games, I still get sort of some of my own views, and the reason that is I think is because I never lie to people. Whatever they want to know about me, I'll tell them straight up. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, you
Like
need
I hate lying. I hate lying. Like you're sitting at a computer and you're letting someone else sort of watch you, and then you're lying to them saying, oh yeah, I've never used this before. That's just disrespectful in terms of because you're asking for donations as well, and you're a partnered you're the front man of Warzy, and to sort of test out hacks, that's just
I feel like if the devs did a better job and they tested out the hacks, and
the devs are at fault too. They're
dude,
bad
they're terrible. They're banning wrongfully. They don't have a system that bans besides them banning people. All the bans that happen in this game are not fair fight. It's fair fight sending statistics to the devs, and then the devs decide whether or not the person should get banned. I mean, that's a terrible way to run a company.
It is a terrible way to run a
It is-
company,
it
but
is,
they
it
don't
is.
care. They already got your $15.
Exactly.
They're all in it for the money.
Oh, yeah,
They'll
just-
ban you because they know you got more accounts. You're gonna buy another account. That's where they'll just ban you, and because you love the game so
Well, now
much.
they made it so it's $25 accounts.
Oh, even
Right.
more money.
Sergey T-Dog has joined the group chat.
Yeah, Sergey, hello. Is this really Sergey?
I'm calling
Well-
troll.
This is not really Sergey. Okay. Who do
I don't
we?
think Sergey plays this game.
And who are you in real life? Or who do we know you as?
Soggy.
He's using a text to speech.
Text to speech.
Microsoft Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear
Okay.
it.
Well, sorry,
troll.
but goodbye.
See,
Okay, I just banned Sergey from the Roundtable. Anyway, okay,
Boy
so
Wonder in here.
yeah, Boy Wonder. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got one spot available, and so Valexia, I don't believe is Boy Wonder. So this is the problem with public roundtable and stuff is that we don't have enough spots. So if we have anybody on here that's not planning on speaking on this very specific subject, that's just here to watch, go ahead and please disconnect and watch the stream so that we can get a few other people in here.
I just have one question before I go.
Okay.
This is for Zejx. Do you plan to continue using REI?
If I planned to continue, I would have it on my computer. It was deleted a long time ago, as I said.
Alright, because I know a lot of people use it just playing the game. It could take you an hour to loot Clearview, whatever, and people can loot it like 15 minutes, just get what they want. So
Well, if you watch me, you'll notice I haven't looted in months. I never loot, and I never bank, so
alright,
using
that's
it
all
for
I-
those purposes would, it's like a non-factor.
alright.
Okay.
Zejx, I have another question for you, if you don't mind, Marky.
Sure.
Okay.
How do you feel about the people who have donated money to you because they just want to support you for being like this awesome #1 PvPer in Warzy?
Well, to be honest, since last night and this happened, I've got like 15 donations. So there's still people supporting me, regardless.
No. But like, how do you feel that they know that you have hacked? Like, I talked to one of your supporters. I'm not gonna name him, but he's saying like he doesn't really want to support you anymore since you caught cheating, yada yada.
That's fine, and I'm sure the people that truly support me and have donated to me, they watch me every day and they see that I've never cheated on stream, and they'll, most of them will believe me, and the ones that don't,
Well, here's actually a test of that. So there's I assume a lot of people that aren't going to believe whatever you say, no matter what, and I think that if you were using the application to get your #1 status or to do so well, and that if you're not using it now, that your stats would go down. Now I know your primary account was banned, but I would think visibly see that you were getting killed a lot more, or that you were getting a lot less kills.
Yeah. Well, already today I've got a couple of quad kills, and I haven't really died much, so my stats haven't changed at all.
I don't question your skills at this game, Zejx. I don't question that at all. You're a very good player. I respected you, and that's why I followed you and watched you pretty much a lot of times. Like every time I've turned off stream, I've watched you play, and you're a very good player, man. But it's just that you lied to people. And so how can we trust you? Like, how do we not know that you tacked a bit just to get to villain? You have multiple accounts. How
Well, the thing is, before I started streaming, I never was villain. There was no villains in the game.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the journey from civilian to villain. How can we know that you didn't hack from there, like halfway through, and then just turned on your stream, like and then said I'm gonna get to villain, and then you played. Well, and it does show that you're a very good player, and you are a villain. But how do we not know that you didn't cheat or lie, saying that because you already lied once. You said you never used RAI.
Yeah.
I think
you lied. So then
the thing is, when I started streaming, I had about 500 negative rep, and at the moment that I got banned, I was over 4,000. So that's 3,500 negative rep that I got, and every single bit of that rep. Sorry, I'm killing people in game that keep coming up to me. Every single bit of the rep was on stream. You could literally go day by day, every single day, in the amount that ended on one day. It's the same amount that begins on the next day. Every single day, all the way up to 4,000 plus. So if you think I cheated up to 500, and then I just magically gained all this skill to play in classic window mode where I can't cheat and get all the way up to 4,000 negative, it's kind of, it's like the 500 didn't even matter, really.
I think we're past the Zejx line part.
So, Unity, I want to move on from that. I think that I think that we, I think point's been made. So, do we have Boy Wonder here with us? Did Boy Wonder make it in?
Isn't Boy Wonder Alexia or whatever?
No, Alexia. That's me.
Oh.
So
I actually have something to say to Zejx.
Okay.
I was in your chat a little while ago. I just woke up to this, and I've watched your stream before. I've tried to come kill you in your strongholds and stuff, and I say that I kind of lost a little bit of respect for you when I saw that, but I understand exactly where you're coming from, because before I was a streamer, I hacked War Z for 1 week, and I know exactly why you did it. It's all the hackers in there, and I used ESP for a week. I admit it. It's gone from my computer, and I've streamed all my files, stream everything. We saw it in your computer, and it's not gone yet. And I think if you want to clear your name, you're going to need to stream yourself, removing it entirely from your computer.
If somebody tells me how to remove it from my notification file or area, I'll do it right now. It's not like the file itself is not on my computer. The notification area icons is the only place on my computer where it actually is still remaining. and I don't know how to remove that. And somebody said that I have to actually restart my OS completely, like reinstall my OS.
That's pretty much what I did. And all your files, you know, if you have Windows 7 like I do, there's a Windows 7 old file that'll be made. It'll have all of your old data in there, so it's really easy to just put everything back on your computer. But a clean install is really the only way to wipe your computer of all the residue.
People in my chat are saying that there's actually a way without doing OS reinstall.
There probably is, but it seems like it'd be a lot more work. I don't know. That's just my suggestion. That's what I did.
I don't think it's even worth it.
You have to regi-edit that, I think.
And I can tell you exactly why I started using hacks in this game. I've never used hacks in any other game before, and this game made me rage so hard because I was getting killed left and right by hackers, and I was just fed up with it. But then a patch came through, and the hack didn't work anymore, and I realized that I wasn't even having fun anymore. It became routine, and so I never went back to it, and I started streaming after that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say 70% of the people that do cheat because they get cheated so often.
Exactly. I mean, it's an epidemic, basically. The cheaters create more cheaters in this game.
But it is still not an excuse.
Oh, it's not an excuse at all. No, I
never said
what
that.
I did was wrong.
Alright. But the thing is, with War Z, like, there are so many people who are really legit, like, top-tier players who have come into the game, and they just start cheating just because of how bad the cheating situation is, because the first day I played, I got aimbotted within my first spawn. So, the cheating situation is really bad. I can tell that a lot of people are coming from, because, let's be honest, people call it hack Z.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, what they want is they want to be on par with the people they're up against. But, it really just adds to the problem. And I realized that when the patch went through and it removed the hack's ability to function, and I realized that the game was so much more fun without it. I mean, I was just going around, I was using ESP, and I could see all the items all around me, and it was no longer an Easter egg hunt, it was just routine. The game is so much more fun without it.
Okay, I want to change the focus of the show just a little bit here. I want this to not be a Zejx lynching, and more so, Zejx, do you here's what I want to do. I want to change focus a little bit, but Zejx, I want to give you any final statement if you have any. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the current state of hacks in the game and what might be some possible solutions, since we've got such a great team here of people who are so experienced with it.
Okay. Pretty much the people, my main followers, they know I don't cheat. They see me playing classic window mode all the way through my career of streaming. The people that are in my channel blowing me up are just people that, follow Summit, follow other streamers that they just love to hate, I would say. And I'm not going to let them bring me down, and, all my followers, don't let them bring you down either. That's all I'm going to say. People are going to either accept it and move on, or they're not going to accept it at the end of the day. And it will blow over eventually. So.
Okay.
Can I just say something, Marky? The thing that upsets me, Zejx, is even though you tested the hacks and everything, I have not once heard you apologize for testing them.
Boom.
Because, you got caught, it was on your computer, you might have been just testing it on a different account, but not once have you made an apology saying, hey, you know what, guys, sorry, I did something stupid, I tested the hacks, I wanted to see how it worked, I apologize for that, and, that's it. But not once have you apologized for it.
That's just because I feel like there's so many people that cheat in this game, testing a hack and not killing anybody with it. There's no reason to apologize. I've never been one to apologize to appease people.
You let down so many people on my chat. I'm just like reading from my chat.
I mean, I understand that some people maybe want an apology, but
you let me down
at
too,
the end of the
man.
day, it's like the apology isn't really. It wouldn't even be real because I
Because
don't
then,
feel
if
like I did anything super wrong.
well, you installed a hack on your computer because you keep getting hacked. So, for example, let's say I got bullied in school. Should I become a bully because I'm fed up of being bullied? No. You don't. You stay true to yourself,
Well,
and
if 90% of your school was bullies, you probably would become a bully.
that's not true. That's a decision.
No, that's not true.
It's a decision, and it's understandable, but you should still apologize. And I mean, I apologize for hacking. I apologize to anyone that I encountered when I was doing it.
I will say, if it did offend anybody that I used hacks, I am sorry that I tested a hack for 30 minutes to an hour to see how many people were looking through walls. I'm sorry if it did offend you that I did that, and I'm sorry if it, it hurt your feelings or changed your feelings towards me. But it's really something that the devs themselves should be doing. They need better mod tools, and they need to really crack down on cheaters so that I don't have to test to see how many people are cheating. So I don't have, like, there's people that literally do statistic tests on this game and just run around the game to see how many people are looking at them through walls. Like, that's what they do while they play this game. They don't even play the game. They just want to see how many people are cheating. And it's such a high number. Why can't the devs do the same things? Why can't the devs do that?
Don't you have like a close relationship with Cook or something, or any of the devs? Like a sort of like a friendly.
Yeah, I
You talk
have
to
all
them.
the devs on my Steam.
Then why don't you talk to them?
I do.
Why
I
don't
talk
you
to
tell
them
them?
every day, and I tell them it's a major problem, and all they tell me is Punk Buster's coming soon, and there's nothing else they could do.
After 7 months, Punk Buster's coming. Alright, whatever, man. 7 months for Punk Buster.
That's
Look,
the only
what they
thing I
need to
ever.
do is
So-
they need to look at other people's work. Like I'm not promoting this or anything. Private servers, they've done a better job than Hammerpoint.
Okay, well, so let's move on here, and thank you, Zejx, for your final statement on that. And so this chapter is closed on about what Zejx has done, and let's switch gears here just a little bit now. And I think we have a great opportunity because we have some of the most influential WarZ streamers here right now on the show. Let's talk about what else can we do with all of these hackers. They say sometimes if you can't beat them, join them, but obviously that's not going to work out too well for this. So what are some of your thoughts on how the game can be improved?
Well, I
Look
have
at the competitors, man.
I agree with Unity right here.
Look at the competitors. Look at again, not promoting private servers or anything because you're not allowed to do that. Look at Dead Z, right? Or look at Deathmatch Z, Infected Z.
Okay, all of these hacked versions of WarZ, they are much smaller in scope, and so the hack or the tool creators are not going after that. They're going after market share, and so you'll see a lot less hackers in it because it's really an economics thing. I don't think that if they're based on the same thing, same code or whatnot, they have similar flaws and stuff.
I would like to chime in here actually. Dead Z currently has packed servers for every single server they have. You've got almost full on every server. This is one of my friends, Dave, played Dead Z for a while, and I have a little inside scoop on why their anti-cheat is so good. They actually had a competition with prizes, and all of the people that they knew worked to script the best anti-cheat they possibly could. I
want to cut you off right here. Let's just cut you off right here. I do not want to talk about Dead Z because we are promoting that game at any time that we're talking about it, and it's a rip-off of the game.
Download it.
And
don't download it. I think
download it. We're using it as a discussion topic. It's an
hired.
example.
Yeah, but Mark,
let's use legitimate games that are not copyright infringement as an actual points.
I think all they were trying to say is it's a sad thing that Warzy can't get it right, and some like company, or not even company, some people that don't even have a company stop cheating. I think that's all they want to say.
Yeah, we missed the punchline of the joke there.
You really did.
Oh, you missed. What was I typing? Crap. It's sad that Warzy can't get it right, and there's so many cheaters in it, and DeadZ somehow did, even without a company backing them or anything like that. That's all they're trying to say.
Yeah. Well, I do think that with Warzy we have we have Punkbuster on the way. I don't know what kind of impact that's actually going to have. I assume it will have at least single-digit positive effect in percentages, but I would hope that it is a lot more successful than just that. And I think we can all agree that part of the issue with why the game has so many hacks and hackers and everything is because I'd call it the maturity level of the company, that they have not been through all of these situations before, and they're absolutely learning the hard way. They're like a teenager who knows everything and then goes out and learns what they don't know. But they didn't know it until they went out and tried something and it really failed miserably. I think most of us have been there and done that.
I don't think Wazzy's been a fail. I just think that they haven't got the right software to kind of be like releasing it to the public just yet. Like if they'd waited like a few more months just to get Punkbuster into the game, I think everyone would have a much more enjoyable experience than if they didn't have Punkbuster and if they only had Fair Fight, which they do.
Ben, here's the problem. The game is very rushed. Like, October was the release date when the alpha was in September. So 1 month after the alpha, the game got released. That's really rushed. I think we can all agree on that.
Most games spend alpha and beta. They're in alpha and beta for a year. Big massive scale games like this, typically about a year.
And Warzy's been in alpha for a month and then just got released.
Mm-hmm.
There were like a lot of things that weren't in the game to begin with, so I think that was a huge problem.
Actually, it
wasn't even Fair Fight.
It was the best thing they could have done. With the DayZ was supposed to come out in I think December, and they rushed it to get it out to beat DayZ, and not counting with the game being broken as it is to this day, even though it's getting such bad publicity, it's still good publicity. People are still buying and playing the game just because everybody is talking about it right now.
Definitely a marketing decision.
And then with what's going on now, I'm letting you all know that Punkbuster is not going to be the saving grace for this game. All that's going to happen after Punkbuster releases is everybody's going to start learning how to write their own hacks for the game, so everybody's going to have unique hacks. Because all Punkbuster does is watch for a few things being changed in the game, but if you write your own unique hack with its with your own unique offset, Punkbuster will never catch your hack. The only way it's going to catch it is if there's hundreds or thousands of people using it and someone finally gets busted with it.
That still does sound like progress, though.
It's progress, but it's also disheartening to hear.
Well, there's a lot of Punkbuster games out there that are being trashed because of hackers. Because, like I said, like if you go play APB Reloaded. APB Reloaded is a Punkbuster game, and I would say probably 90% of the community that plays that game hacks in that game because everybody has a unique hack now. The biggest thing it is, once you figure out how to find out the offsets of the game, anybody can write a hack for it. So it's a battle that you can never really win.
So what other games are out there that do a really good job of that are like this first-person shooter, that are comparable to Warzy, that do a good job of stopping the hacks?
I'd say PlanetSide 2.
I'm just kidding. PlanetSide 2 is very good. I haven't faced any hackers in that. Another good example is maybe this is an RTS game, but it's StarCraft, and well, a lot of the hacks in War Z are overlays, and that's the problem with it. Actually, like if it was an injector, like most hacks, it can probably get easily detected, but I don't think Punkbuster can even detect overlays.
The overlay is still injects.
Oh, still does?
Just because it's an overlay doesn't mean it doesn't inject. Every cheat in the world injects, I'm pretty sure.
That's
what I've
not
been
true.
told.
I will admit that I have openly created my own hacks. I did them for Counter-Strike 1.5 and 1.6 and Source, and it's very easy to, like, for people that has high-end systems to emulate the game on another monitor and hack that. So it's going to have, like, an 8 millisecond delay, but you can have ESP on an emulated game on another screen that you just have to peek over at. The hack is actually not even injected into the real game at all. So yeah, there's ways around it.
Well, it's that's
Boy Wonders
people making their own.
So let me ask here, what is it that PlanetSide 2 does? Because you mentioned PlanetSide 2. What is it that they're doing to keep hacking from happening in the game?
One of the things they do is they have roving GMs who are constantly looking for hackers, and they announce themselves when they arrive on the server. And I've never seen that in War Z. That, like, every public server in PlanetSide 2 has GMs just combing it for hackers all the time. That is something we desperately need in War Z. We need live people currently in game looking for people who are cheating, watching from the skies invisibly.
Not even invisibly. I think that, like you said, they should make themselves known. Like when you look at look at the list, like their name should be unique. So if people know they're there, it's gonna scare them away.
Well, yeah, in the list, but I mean, in game, like they shouldn't have a visible avatar. They should be able to fly over.
So this is the effect of having a dummy video camera in the grocery store to keep you from thinking about robbing them.
That's one of the effects.
So, okay.
I think
but once everybody knows that camera's dummy, they're gonna go back to hacking.
Well, this is true.
Cameras aren't dummy. Not in PlanetSide 2, definitely.
Well,
I think more than anything, what they need is a spectating system.
Yes.
The devs need to be able to spectate anybody they want on the server. And the fact that they cannot do that is why the game is hacked. So,
actually, this is something that Zejx, every time you type, we can't hear what you're saying, and so you keep cutting yourself off.
Did I type?
Well, or you're getting cut off for whatever reason. I don't know.
I guess I accidentally typed. No, but what I was saying, they need a spectating system, and that would solve a lot of the issues. If they had a few people in game that looked at and then spectated people from their perspective and got to see them look through walls, it'd be much easier to catch people.
I don't really think like a spectating system would be right for the game. Like how many other games do you see out there that have a spectating system to catch hackers? Like usually they have a system in place that does that already. Why does the War Z have to manually put people in there to do that? That seems kind of silly in general.
Most games do have a way for the developers to spectate you. They can look into you and see what you're doing.
Yeah, but you're talking like some Jesus guy walking over private servers and being like, well, that dude hacks, that guy hacks too. Like that just sounds silly.
They have that in lots of games.
Yeah,
that's what a GM is for.
Well, okay, so I guess we can put that into the War Z, but that's still not gonna make this game any fucking better.
No, not at all.
They just need to hire coders, like guys who actually write hacks for this game. Or either like the War Z does need to buy these hacks and decompile it to see what's wrong, what's causing these hacks to work, and then patch it themselves. Because it's quite easy. Like there's obviously some kind of loophole in it.
Something to be said about that too is that the even Blizzard, with all of their resources, was not able to stop certain things with technology. They would make changes and everything, and the other applications would, within a few hours of the changes being made, be back up and running again. And so they resorted to deep pockets and taking them to court and forcing them to shut down through courts. and everything, and so the problem is that you can never completely eliminate this, and so it has to be some other system, maybe even a peer pressure system or whatever to combat the things. And War Z doesn't have a huge. I don't know that they have a huge budget for some of these things. I mean, I have no idea what their budgets are, but the game is not as big as like World of Warcraft, and Warcraft has had enormous amount of problems.
They have a huge budget. Like, I'm sorry, but they have a humongous budget. They, like, out of all the people that have been banned from this game, they consistently buy accounts over and over and over again. Zejx has 30 accounts. That's a lot of money put into this game. And like to say that they don't have, yeah, they can do like a MAC ban, like a MAC address ban or something. Yeah, an IP ban.
Hardware ID, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So like really to say that War Z doesn't have a lot of money, that's probably false.
And so Corey, can you tell us who you are? Are you a streamer? Are you a player?
Yeah, I'm actually a streamer. I could probably say that I created this community when it came to streaming. I played this game October 15th, the day it came out. I streamed it from the first day that I could stream it till now. I stopped for about 3 months because I got tired of hacking. It got really, really big in December. I never tested hacks. I didn't sit there on my channel and be like, man, I've been killed by hackers all the time. I need to test that shit out. I never did that.
Let's keep it PG rated, please.
Sorry, I quit the game for 3 months because I was mad because of hackers. And I never came back. I didn't test it on my downbreak. I went and moved on to another game. To say I tested it because I wanted to see how it is false. I'm sorry, Zejx. Like, seriously, I bombed your channel.
We're done with that part. Sorry you didn't make it into that part of the show.
But, like, it's just... I don't know. I
understand where you're coming from, man. I do. And everybody's different. That's what you gotta understand. Every human in life is different, and everybody deals with problems differently.
I completely understand that. I uninstalled the game. To be honest with you, I just uninstalled the game. I quit playing the game. I will not stream the War Z ever again. I hate to touch on the topic again, Marky. I did miss the first part, but the reason why I quit is because now us streamers that stream this game have to deal with that REI now. Who's to say I'm not hacking? Who's to say I'm not hiding an overlay or doing this or doing that?
You could
play. Who's to say I'm not? People will flood my channel from here on out when I play the War Z, and they will call me a hacker, hacker this, hacker that, and that's. Now I'm not saying that's necessarily your fault, Zejx. That is still considered the War Z's fault as well. But for you to be a huge part of the community and people look up to you and to do that, I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished. I quit. I'm out of the War Z until something gets fixed with the game. I have a huge passion for this game. I put my whole channel is revolved around this War Z. I played this game from the start. To test it though is just silly. It's just outright silly.
You know, it might be, and for a lot of people, they probably think it is, but it's just everybody has their own mindset. When I get cheated, I've never felt any game that I had to test and see how many people are looking through walls. I never any game. I've been playing games since my first game that I ever played was freaking let me think, Soul Survivor. If anybody ever played that back in the day, it's like one of the first competitive games Westwood. All the way through. I've been playing games my entire life. I never felt like I ever had to even look to see how many people are cheating in my entire life. And I mean, like your solution was to just quit. My solution was to test and see how many people actually are cheating, and then either accept it or quit.
Okay, well, we've gotten. I guess we don't. None of us here really have any suggestions on what can be done, to thwart the hackers. I do.
Hardware ban and hire the guys who made hacks, or actually get freelancing coders to fix up this game. It's still a step close though. It's still a step close.
It's like the U.S. government hiring people who hack into their government files, and that's actually pretty smart.
I mean, I know a solution. I know a solution. There's a simple solution. It's called the DayZ standalone.
Okay, thanks, Corey. So
I want this game to succeed myself.
yes, I'm a big fan of War Z, and even with it's got some sort of magic about it because even with all of the issues that it has, it still is still captures my attention and has me looking to come back and play more. And I think that most of us here feel that. Some of us have gotten frustrated enough that we've left the game, probably in hopes that if things look like they get fixed, that you may come back.
If they see a huge decrease in player base, I think they would be like, yeah, we need to fix something. I do. Punkbuster is a huge step in the right direction.
Yes.
That'll put a nice security wall. Granted, there, like you guys said before, there are games out there that have Punkbuster and they're still being hacked, but it is a good direction. Like I said, I'm not bashing on the War Z. I love this game. I have a deep passion for this game, but it's just there is no progress to show the growth of War Z now. It's still in the same place it's been since December. And there's promises. That's what we heard, promises. We haven't seen anything yet.
There's been promises from day one. They can't keep their word. Poor publicity, poor PR. Oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and it never happens. I was supposed to go to LA. They said they're gonna fly myself, Boy Wonder, Saint, and some other streamers out to help them, fix the game and give our input. And that was made public, and that never happened. They said they're gonna fly 10 other people from the community out. That never happened. They've been constantly saying stuff and haven't been following through with it. And all in all, they're just digging a grave for themselves. And I feel like if there's a huge drop in the amount of people playing the game, they might just close up shop and say, hey, you know what, we made X amount of money, see you guys later.
They have no reason to do that though, with how many people cheat and get banned and buy new accounts. They're making plenty of money.
Well, but they're not banning enough. They're not banning enough to pay for everything. I mean, we see all the bannings that happen in the nodes, and there's just not enough people being banned every day for it to really make a financial impact.
With this new Twitter thing that came out, this whole fair fight just recently starting to show the bans.
Mm-hmm.
Is it real? Is it not real? Is it something
we saw Zejx says yesterday.
It is real.
It's real. I can guarantee that.
Some of it is real. Some of it is reused to get hackers scared.
Do you think that's what it is? Do you honestly think that? Like, I do too. I think it is them reusing names or putting false names in there to be like, hey, our fair fight's working. It is working, guys.
Let me step in here. I got killed by a hacker named Stupid Hackers 1, and two of my friends did too. He came in and he went ba-boom, 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 and killed all three of us. He was hacked he was not hacked. He was banned 5 minutes later publicly. His name is Stupid Hackers 1, and I've got a video of him on my hacker highlights on the forums. You can see it.
Yeah, but they are recycling names.
Huh. Well, if they are recycling names, then somebody could just go back to the last 5,000 tweets or whatnot and see.
I've never seen one recycled name yet.
Yeah,
if I did,
I don't see any benefit of it really, because if they're posting these, when I first saw that, I thought, oh crap, I'd never do that if this were my game, because it acknowledges the problem publicly to potential buyers of the game.
It's bad news. Period. I honestly think it's bad news. They are, like you said, they're showing people that are hacking. They're giving them their fame.
Mm-hmm.
That whole, oh, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Twitter.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm going to go out with a blaze of glory. I'm going to get my name up on their site. Yes.
And what angers me about that whole publicly banning or whatever, the name Boy Wonder or DTV Boy Wonder 502 / got banned, and my inbox was full. My YouTube was flamed. I was flamed for being a hacker, and it wasn't me. It was the wrong name. There's people running around with Zejx's name. There's people running around with Saints. There's people running around with Yeti's name. And when those guys get banned, they think it's us, the streamers. And then we get nailed for that whole Twitter issue that goes on.
Well, you saw that I got falsely banned, right?
Before this all happened, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, there was a guy running around with my name, Zejx LOL, and I have the same character, Zejx LOL, but he had Zejx L0L. And when... No, Sage.
yeah.
You cut out right after when.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like Zejx's name. It looks exactly like him.
Yeah, it looks just like me, but I was a 0.
So.
Accidentally banned my account.
Well,
I mean, it really hurts the streamers. It really does hurt the streamers in the long run because we promote this game for them, and to have people run around and do that,
you can't do nothing.
It hurts
about
us.
that.
No, you can't do anything about it. But I don't think you should publicly announce who you ban. Like
we talked about it in EVE Online the other day of Oprah Winfrey going around and killing all the pilots. You know, it's like somebody named Oprah was going around killing everybody, and you know, does Oprah have any control over that? No. Does the game company have any control over that? No. You can't reserve all the variations.
You can't you just don't publicly announce who you ban on Twitter. Then there you go.
I don't know any other game that I've ever played in my life publicly announced bans.
Guild Wars 2.
On the server?
They didn't do it on the server. They posted them all to their webpage, I believe.
Yeah, but that actually takes effort to go look, at least. Instead of just posting it like in the chat where everybody that's playing the game gets to see it. You know?
Yeah. Okay, well, we are over time on this episode. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I think we are out of time for today. And we do this every week at noon Eastern, 5 o'clock GMT on Tuesdays. Feel free to join us for the next one.
Kook just got here.
Yeah, Kook's here.
Kook's here?
Hey, Kook.
Hello, Kook. Alexia here.
Where's...
Watch my stream. I catch many hackers.
Where is Kook?
Chat.
He's right there in the chat.
In chat. Oh, in chat. Okay.
He just said I got into the office at 10, so LOL.
Yes, well, he never makes it in time. He chooses to drive his car at this time of day instead of be with us.
He has a nice car. I saw it on Gotham Bros stream.
So, anyway, yeah, well, you know, Kook is invited anytime, but yeah, he's not actually on the show. He's just watching. So, Kook, sorry, but you're going to have to watch it when it goes up a little later today. It'll be uploading right away, and I'll send you a link. So, okay, thanks everybody for joining, and
just continue this with Kook.
you guys can continue to talk on the Google Hangout, but I am going off the air.
I don't think it was actually on the stream.
Thank you, everybody, and take care.
Take care.
Okay. See you, Marcus.